must remain seated and hold tightly at all times. Pull onto any cameras and don't put your arms outside the vehicle. You're now in an area where flamingo have been sighted. These incredible birds are easily identified by their pink plumage and for spending time standing on one leg. You might not know it, but flamingo are not born pink. The colour actually comes from their diet of shrimps and prawns. Cool bird, eh? All of ACRE's expedition vehicles are fitted with the very latest satellite tracking technology, so we can keep track of you throughout your journey. Eyes peeled here, crew. These strange rock carvings are very old. We're not sure exactly what they mean.
Giraffes are up there,
warning for local tribesmen to stay away from an ancient cave, but
Abby,
don't know why.
giraffes to this side. Giraffes.
Okay, researchers, our satellites show you should be close to seeing some giraffe, or to use their scientific name, camelopardalis. They got that name because they look like a cross between a camel and a leopard. So put the two together and you get camelopardalis. Now look closely, everyone, and take a note of how many animals you can see, so we can document the number in this herd. We think giraffe are some of the most amazing
Look,
creatures
Abby,
on
look
the
that
planet.
way. Look.
They can
Watch.
live for up to 25 years in the wild.
Watch. It's coming
They can grow
round.
as tall as 6 meters, that's 18 feet.
Birds.
And those long legs help them to run at speeds of up to 35 miles an hour.
Wow, that's nearly as fast as a truck.
Their long necks enable them to reach the tops of trees for their daily snack.
Giraffes.
There's always plenty for them to eat, as no other animals can reach that height. Did you know giraffes sleep for no more than 5 minutes at a time, and they've never been seen bathing either.
Look, oh yeah! They're lovely giraffes.
Here's some amazing giraffe-related facts that might help you with your research. Did you know that giraffes are one of the few animals born with horns? The giraffe has an animal relative called the okapi. Okapi have much shorter necks and are usually found roaming on their own in the forests of the Congo. Each giraffe coat is completely unique, a bit like a human fingerprint. If you thought being born as a human baby was difficult, imagine what it's like to be born a giraffe. The first thing they do in life is fall 6 feet to the ground. Male and female giraffe tend to eat from different parts of a tree to ensure that the sexes do not compete for food.
Rhinos are coming up, Donna.
Now hopefully you'll soon be seeing some more magnificent beasts. Rhino. The rhino around Safari are white rhino, so called because of the Afrikaner word white, referring to their white mouths, sounding so similar to the English word white.
Look, see him
It's
over
actually
there.
got nothing to do with their colour. Now you may want to hold your noses for a bit here, researchers. Wherever you get rhino, you also get an awful lot of rhino dung. Male rhino like to be on their own, so they mark out their territory with piles of their own dung to warn off other males.
Safari is home to many different animals. You will probably be able to see some antelope with a white blaze on their faces. These are called blesbok. Once the most abundant antelope species of the African plains, they became an endangered species during the early colonization of South Africa, when they were hunted for skin and meat.
Look.
Thankfully, numbers have since recovered, and they are now deemed as a low-risk species. They live for up to 17 years, and both males and females carry horns, though the females are slightly more slender.
Well, I wouldn't like to be on the end of his horn.
There's a lot to learn about rhino. For example, did you know that a group of rhino is called a crash? Rhino calves are born without their horns. The rarest land mammal in the world is the Javan rhinoceros. Only 50 survive on the planet today in Indonesia and Vietnam. Rhino in Africa have a very special relationship with birds. Dig birds, or Ascari
Expedition vehicle. Reports of an obstruction ahead. Repeat. Possible obstruction ahead. Suggest you find alternative route. Over.
Okay, researchers, no need to worry. It just looks like you're going to be returning to base via an uncharted route. I'll keep tracking your satellite, so you don't have to worry. Just proceed with caution. Warning. Okay, researchers, we seem to be losing your... Not sure why. I'm sure you'll be back at base. Chessington. The other thing... Spider cave, do not enter it. I repeat, do not enter it. Researchers, can you hear me? What happened out there? I thought we'd lost you. Anyway, welcome back everyone. We'll get you back to the base right now. Now please remain fully seated until back at base. The member of our expedition
It's like that.
to meet the vehicle.